Last topic of the chapter, the decline of the Mughal Empire. After the death of Aurangzeb, his successor, known as the later Mughals, were unable to hold the empire together. So, after the death of Aurangzeb, his successor, they were known as later Mughals, they were not able to capture the, or you can say, run the empire uh, as efficiently as. You can say bravely as Aurangzeb. His death was followed by a war of succession among his sons. So after his death, there was a period, or you can say, yes, there was a period of war of succession among his son, that who will be the next emperor of the India. Bahadur Shah emerged victorious and ascended the throne in 1707 C. So among his son, Bahadur Shah was emerged as a uh, you can say winner, and he ascended the throne in 1707 CE. Many provinces broke away from the empire and established themselves as independent kingdoms. So after the you can say when Bahadur Shah he ascended the throne, many provinces they broke away from the Mughal Empire, and they established themselves as a independent kingdoms, no more under the Mughal Empire. During the reign of Muhammad Shah 1719 to 48, the empire began to break up, a process hastened by dynastic warfare, factional rivalries, and the Iranian conqueror Nadir Shah's brief but disruptive invasion of northern India in 1739. So, when Muhammad Shah uh, or you can say during the Muhammad Shah reign, the empire it started to break, and it started breaking in a process. How? With the due to the you can say dangerous warfare, okay, battles. There was a huge amount of rivalries who wanted to overthrow the Mughal Empire from India. Okay, and the famous is Nadir Shah. He was an Iranian conqueror. He came in India, and he uh, invaded the northern India of 1739. That means he have taken the most important resources of India during the Mughal period in the 1739. After the death of Muhammad Shah in 1748, the Marathas overrun almost all of northern India. So after the death of Muhammad Shah, which is in the year 1748, the Marathas they started to capture in the northern India. Mughals' rule was reduced to only a small area around Delhi. Okay, so now the Mughal rule was only present in the small area which was around Delhi, which passed under Maratha 1785, and then British 1803 control. So as the Mughal rule was only spread in a small area around the Delhi, later on these area was captured by the Marathas in the year 1785, and later on this whole area was under the British control in 1803. The last Mughal, Bahadur Shah II, was exiled to Yangon, that is Myanmar, Rangoon, Burma, by the British after his involvement in the Indian Mutiny of 1857 and 58. So the last, or you can say yes, the last Mughal emperor, that is Bahadur Shah, he was exiled. That means he was sent to Myanmar, uh, uh, yes, he was sent to Yangon, which is in Myanmar. Why? Because British had caught him that he was revolting against the British India in the famous incident known as India Mutiny of 1857 and 58, which we will learn later on in the upcoming chapters. And with this, we end the chapter.